Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome to the broadcast, 8 o'clock. My Madden 24 live stream of my Ultimate Team. Get started on my, actually I'm going to finish. It's the Trick or Treat, the house rules, objectives. And I'm going to finish these up. I have 2 left, and I'm going to do some head-to-heads.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready to go in the booth.
All right.
Hope you're ready to go at the controls.
Guys, having a good night. Gotta love Friday nights. TGIF. This Griffin, he's pretty, can't wait to get a new quarterback. Is he terrible? I want to mute this real quick so you guys can hear it better.
Michael Mayer, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They're going to try and run. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go.
And he loses the football a second time. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. First down throw, Moon. And he will find his man on the outside. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
To throw, Moon. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Moon. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5. Running straight ahead, Taylor. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is. Here on 3rd. Play action. It's Moon. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And able to get him here to about the 16-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Baltimore. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 2 yards, good enough for a first. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try to move forward.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And he is caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff inside, it's Jackson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On third down, here's Bo. There's the stiff arm. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And bulldozing his way through. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving it. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Warren Moon in the offense. Down by 15. A little over a minute and a half remaining. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Moon. That's taken in by Knox. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Dolphins.
On 1st and 10, Moon. Pass complete to Taylor. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Now Moon. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. On 1st down, it's Moon. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now the ball's out, fumble near midfield, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Griffin's throw into the hands of Pickens. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Oh, Griffin's going to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is incomplete. Certainly not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense did some okay things. They put points on the board. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Jackson now to return. This taken in right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. RG3 going to bring the Ravens up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start here with Jackson. Gets a pickup before, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Another nice job there defensively. They've had it bottled up throughout this game. They used their scouting really well, but they've executed even better throughout this game. Their job now, don't relax, and all of a sudden, give them a chance to break off the big one.
Brandon Cooks. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 71 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it.
What's good? Welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for stopping by.
Defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack. Backed up now from their own 4 as they come up 2nd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And his throw is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. With it is Jackson. Fights off the defender. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. George Pickens, 51 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Griffin will try and throw. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of... Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. They run on 1st down with Jackson, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. This is 2nd and 8. To throw is RG3. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Two and now on 1st down. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. The offense defense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Once good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he returns this to the 22. And Denver getting set to take the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Wants to try to end the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right.
Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he will have a Broncos first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. And again, it's Tagovailoa, and his throw is going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Tua going to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Cam Chancellor able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Now a give, it's Jackson. Oh, what a juke into space. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 46 yards rushing for him now and just 6 carries to this point. Griffin going to throw it. He's got this to Pickens. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he's got it. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Jackson will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of have this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Jackson now to return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. RG3 going to bring the Ravens up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Fighting down past the 45. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Right back to him on 1st down. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 50 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it, and they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. On the give, here comes Jackson. 119 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's good for Baltimore.
They run again with Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. With now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play.
Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And just shutting him off there. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. A dynamo since the break. 3 third-quarter touchdowns. It's complete. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, Herbert nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. They'll run here with Bo. And some room to roam now. Pushes past him. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Ravens have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase. Herbert has it knocked free, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Again, Jackson diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the offense will hold on to this one right at the 5-yard line. Lucky there. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he is finally stopped. Boy, he almost made it, but not quite. Down around the 5-yard line. What a return. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
A run by Pacheco on second down. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
Well, when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best.
And now off to the races down the right side. One man to beat.
All right, let's give credit where credit is due. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward?
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run forward, Bo. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Lutz good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. With the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He'll complete this one. Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Jackson to return. A nice little juke. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third. And shutting him off now open field. And he'll be out right at the 35. Roll up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with Rowe. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Griffin. This is caught. It's Cooks. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line.
Back to 60.
Griffin. And he'll find Higby open downfield. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Tyler Higby, 32 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. One of the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Sheds him off at the 45. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now a give. This is Bo running left. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. He will push his way down to about the 14. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, here's Bo. And he has the Ravens 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. knockout punch. They'll try and run.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you said, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that can come back and get you.
It's now 3rd and goal.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, he put the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Lutt's good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutt's to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So Lamar Jackson and the offense down by 2 touchdowns. 20 seconds to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys are struggling to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
Here's Jackson. And that one too wide and incomplete.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. He's got room at the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Certainly not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Trouble, 38. Claws red. Strike it. Strike it.
Young wasting no time, right to the air. And that's going to be incomplete.
The one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Now here's Young. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. DK Metcalf. 67 yards. And the Saints are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. RG3 going to bring the Ravens up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Throwing to start the drive. Griffin got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now Griffin on 2nd down. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
To throw is RG3. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Griffin. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. Taking it right down Broadway. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. 45 yards. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Young to throw it. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Young now. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Looking to throw, Young. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. He wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Bryce Young, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the lead. And Young's going to throw for this. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Griffin's throw taken in by Moss. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the give, here comes Jackson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock.
And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 7, check it.
Now it's Griffin. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Griffin to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now a give, it's Jackson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed Now it's Griffin. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. They were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy sideline, right? Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Saints are going to have it here just past the 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
3rd and 19. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 16-yard line.
2nd and 7. They'll run again with Jackson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 66 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. Bo Jackson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was. Well, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
That throw by Young incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On 2nd down, Young again. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball notch free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Got a man, it's Randy Moss. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing again, Griffin. Short throw, it's Higbee. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On second down, Griffin. That's going to be caught by Moss. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
Dragon 60.
Griffin. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Down.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Check down here for Henry. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Here we go.
RG3 going to bring the Ravens up first and 10 at their own 15.
60 Maverick. 60 Hustle.
Throwing to start the drive. Griffin. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Outside handoff, Henry. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry, 37 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
Hey, what's up, Cheese? Good to hear from you. Oh yeah, about the Instagram, about the Palestine. Today's like Palestine Day, isn't it, or something like that?
Taken at the goal line.
It's crazy out there.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Hey, I don't have an Instagram, but I can, I might get one day, but I don't really, I just have YouTube right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily.
So you got any plans this weekend, Cheese?
I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Saints will have the football.
That's why I run the ball so much, because I'm not a good passer. Well, I'm decent at it, but I get too aggressive too fast. I get a couple completions going, and I end up forcing the ball and make a big mistake. And so I like running the ball the best. I mean, that's what I do the best, so I'm going to try to keep doing.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry with now his second touchdown of this third quarter, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Dennis Allen going to go for 2 here. He's leaving his offense out on the field. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
I
kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Saints are going to get it back here.
Ooh, got my Aaron Donald upgrade. That'd be nice. Let's check him out. So who was the guy again? Is he like famous or something? The guy on Instagram you were talking about? The guy Cheese just left. One of my subscribers. He just left. I was trying to talk to him.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Got it. Ready?
And they'll run the option to start the drive. There he goes, right side. Across midfield. And down to the 27-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. Play action, it's Griffin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum.
by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
From the shotgun, Griffin under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Oh yeah, that was a nice sack.
A loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
Never had a sack from a defensive inside lineman from a mid-blitz formation like that before. But of course, Javon Curse is still pretty good. I've had him for like over 3 weeks. But oh shit, I forgot to upgrade my Aaron Donald. I'm just doing Monster Mayhem, so I don't really care. I'll get that eventually. And actually, guys, I might try to find that horror game to play this weekend. Much as I like playing Madden, it kind of gets redundant after a while.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for
So I know you guys probably don't. I mean, I know not all my subscribers like Madden, so try to help them out too, because I don't want to just alienate a certain group of. Oh, it was close. Damn. That shit was close. You know, just play the same game all the time, you know. I might go back to buy my shark game actually too, because I had a DLC for that one. The Man-Eater shark game. Might get the DLC for that if it's on sale, but I'm not financially strapped, so I guess I can afford it. But, you know, doesn't mean I can't pass up, you know, pass up a good discount when I see one, you know. Yep, just run the ball. I mean, I don't have to just run the ball all the time, but when I can't be pass happy. I can pass it occasionally or when I need to, but passing all just to pass the ball for fun, no, that's a no-go for me. If I get too aggressive and too, you know, I just get too aggressive with the ball and actually try to throw balls into areas that are not able throwable.
To throw is RG3. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Griffin. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Griffin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Michael Mayer, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
Nice pass. I don't pass it too much. I'll be just try to keep my stuff balanced. And that should be good to go.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Nice touchdown drive there. Trying to try to buy that Blair Witch game this weekend, tonight or tomorrow. Oh man, he's ready to kick his ass.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16.
Yeah, Ravens we play on Sunday morning. Fucking 9:30. He should have won that game against the Steelers. I mean, that was crazy last week. I mean, I've got to admit, that was some fucked up stuff.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading.
Get him, get him, get him. Oh, god damn it.
Approach drive number 2.
Going back to your
That was close.
Everyone has matchups that they like.
That was so close.
They think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Blitz, yeah, fuck yeah. Oh yeah. That's the second one Curse has today in this game. Oh, fuck me.
Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
What should I do here? Should I do a... I'm going to do this to play it safe.
They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin.
Good idea, baby. Yes, let's go.
And they turn it over.
Let's go.
Move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off.
Alrighty. Punch this thing in.
Downs here inside the 10-yard line. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was
Who the hell's that?
backfield. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Go, 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 God, fuck.
Carbon copy there. At least
Damn
as
it.
far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again.
Alright, I'm gonna
Loss of a yard, and it'll set
air it out here. What should I do? What should I do? Alright, okay.
looking
At least it wasn't picked off.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already
He had Higbee open when I was looking for an outside receiver zig route.
an interception, you come away with nothing.
Alright, whatever. At least I got the lead.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down. Here's Griffin. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Now Griffin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go play action with Griffin. He'll buy some time right. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. dice, but it didn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
They'll run here with Bo. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in.
Bro, that was a hell of a run. Holy shit. Nice. Let's go.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. we go from Las Vegas. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing is Locke. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing on third down, Locke. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now it's Locke. To the left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down for the touchdown. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Locke. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. To throw is Locke. And that is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Here we go on 4th, Locke. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Second down, another carry for Jackson. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Get it!
On the carry, it's Jackson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. This shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safety.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last drive, they were a field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
3rd and long, it's Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Las Vegas sending out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he'll find Higbee open downfield. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tyler Higbee, 32 yards. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Griffin will try and throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Locke. It's Randy Moss complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. Again running left, it's McCaffrey. Fighting through. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Christian McCaffrey, 39 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball down. The corner was there to slam that window shut.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Griffin to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd and 10 now. Griffin. Flush to his right. Completes this one to Pickens. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now to throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. And this one is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
To throw on 2nd down is Locke. That's going to be caught by Moss. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Locke. Catch is made by Metcalf. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Carlson able to put this one through. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the 2nd half is now underway. And he returns this to the 22. Raider offense set to get this drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Here's Luck. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line.
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll keep it with Henry on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Luck now to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Take that motherfucker, burn in hell.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning.
I had a feeling like that was going to happen.
And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
This time just take the field goal. I don't know why I went for it.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield.
That's why I don't like kicking it off. You have way too many fucking punt return touchdowns. Can't be doing that. But John, next time just kick it the fuck out of bounds.
11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. That play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Extra point by Carlson. Good. And the lead is up to 5. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position.
Suck my dick.
Tyler Higbee with his second
shit.
touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens have retaken a third-quarter lead.
And might as well go for it.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Yeah, 1 point lead still.
Conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations.
I'll stop going for it so fucking much.
They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They begin with Henry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
A third quarter now to 1 point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here's Love.
That's downfield, Moss complete. He's to the 15.
Touchdown Raiders. Randy Moss. A touchdown on a kick return and now run through the air.
And the Raiders have answered back with a third quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived? Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Sound the fuck off in us pretty soon.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing 1 play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to give their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. For the last one, man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Griffin.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Well, first down run with Henry that time as he maneuvers forward for about 4 yards.
So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everyone.
They'll work work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Here's Locke. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Ravens. And that big 4th quarter return, Charles, makes this a 1-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had a big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now a first down throw. Locke. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun. Locke. Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here. 14 yards that time for number 14. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game. Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, and go for a touchdown, but the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
McCaffrey will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Well, we talked a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Carlson on for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's go now.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
19 tight.
Here's Griffin.
Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Baltimore.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Warriors 70.
Griffin. He finds Pickens over the middle.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now Griffin.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down.
Let's go.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Now it's Griffin. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Griffin will throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's